Tonisha and Sarah, and we're going to be for keeping it at 21, Sharniece and me, Rahim.
So it's just like group 1 and group 2?
What's 4?
Well, therefore,
Go ahead.
we're against.
Okay. While the government feels it is protecting its innocent young ones by prohibiting alcohol consumption, in truth, lowering the drinking age would benefit a younger generation. The lure of forbidden fruit, many a powerful man has submitted to its temptation. But what really makes contraband so alluring? Everyone has seen the commercial of one mildly attractive guy sitting in his parents' basement. As he opens a cold one, he is besieged by a swarm of beautiful models. While this scenario is a fantasy to all, but the delusional or the very lucky, the message is clear. The media portrays alcohol as a glamorous substance. The appeal of living on the wrong side of the law has attracted many teenagers to drink illegally. By lowering the drinking age, however, the magnetism of a prohibited substance will no longer be attractive to teenagers. If the drinking age was lowered, however, many teenagers would learn how to drink responsibly. Rather than preach abstinence or use scare tactics to convince young people not to drink, such countries as Mexico, Germany, and Russia have found that lowering the drinking age has helped decrease the number of teenagers who are under the influence of alcohol. If the legal drinking age is 18 or even 16, teenagers will learn how to drink responsibly from their parents instead of at uncontrolled parties or at their friend houses where they will more likely abuse alcohol and become intoxicated.
Okay. Well, to answer Tonisha, lowering drinking age have many effects, and a lot of them are there's medical effects, there's social effects, and there's economical effects. The medical effects is there's a lot like lowering drinking age. The brain is still growing for anyone between 18 until up to 25, and especially between 16 to 21. The brain is still developing, and alcohol have a lot of effects on the brain and the brain nerves. And economically, when we lower the drinking age, we have bigger percentage of people drinking, which means we're going to need more law officers, more laws, and basically we need more money to spend, which in this economic times or any other times would burden our economy. And socially, when we lower the drinking age, we put our kids more at risk, and the teenagers, like, we make the 18s try to buy drinks for someone who's lower age than them, 16 and 15 years old, which we're gonna have a bigger problem than what we already have now. And to answer your question about Europe, America is not Europe for many reasons. Europe, they already have a lot of 13 years old, 14 years old drinking problems. They have a lot of depression problems because of drinking. And they have, for that reason, for the main reason that the drinking age, I think it's 16 or 18. That's it.
Well, to answer your response, yes, in 1998, a lot of college students did die from alcohol poisoning, but the truth of the matter is that a lot of students right now that are around 18 are starting to drink without their parents' consent, therefore getting in more trouble. And an 18-year-old here can vote, smoke, get married, serve in the military, it's all adult responsibility. So why couldn't they drink? Because that is also an adult responsibility, which their parents would also be teaching them by this time. And so lowering the drinking age would just be adding to that responsibility as an adult. So.
Okay, well, saying responsibility to an adult, most 18-year-olds, for the most part, are still in high school. And even when they graduate, for probably about the first year and a half, they're still going to be hanging around their high school peers. If they have that alcohol with them, they could possibly put it in the hands of 15, 16-year-olds. And definitely most high school dances, the cutoff age is 21 for a specific reason that drinks might have a chance of getting in there. So having 18-year-olds with alcohol isn't a good idea because of like the trickle-down theory that it will get down to younger people. And just like in Europe, where they have the issue now where 18-year-olds do have alcohol, they have 13 and 14-year-olds, and this is developmentally damaging. It can mess their brain up so much. And when they're growing up, especially between about 13 to about 20, they have gray matter in their brain still developing. And gray matter is really important for signal connections. So you can think at a regular pace or anything. And the damaging effects of alcohol still can have that effect on them up to age 20. So giving them those drinks could definitely affect their brain, and even it affects the hippocampus in their brain, which is for memory. So definitely you don't want those effects for anyone under 20. So.
Okay. Well, on that note, it still hasn't worked. They still have a lot of fatalities. Like they say, as long as they have that one size fit all, and even if some states want to change it, like to 18 or 19, the government goes and take 10% of the state's highway funds, you know, from people, states who've seen that this causes a lot of damage. It causes frustration in law enforcement. It causes other problems like big rapes, property damage, emergency room calls from people who are underage drinking, going to parties or other places they're not supposed to be and getting the liquor anyway. So that way, at least if you could buy it from a liquor store or go to a bar, the person who is selling or serving the liquor is legal, you know, they will be held accountable if you sell liquor to somebody who's obviously intoxicated.
Well, statistics shows that more teens are killed by alcohol more than any other drugs combined together, and especially kids under 21. And for many reasons, one of the most reasons is that alcohol, like, most of it, like, if we do for like the 21, if we keep the 21 year like age for drinking, it reduces traffic accident fatalities. Hundreds of the 120 analysis that have been run in 2002 shows that most people who drink under 21 gets in very reckless behavior. I mean, very bad behavior that lead to either accident or poisoning or fatalities, most of the fatalities. In 2002, there was a study that shows that 87% of the analysis found higher legal drinking age associated with lower alcohol consumption. In 2001, they found that the percent on weekend and nighttime drivers with blood alcohol consumption was higher on 21 with anyone who's 21 or less than the 21 and older. And like I said, many it will lead also to binge drinking among 8, 10, and 12 graders, who has been steadily going down since the drinking age was raised in 21. And they said in 2001 it was at all time lower for 12 graders, many of who are 18 in colleges now, and they're going to college. And we haven't made such progress since we since we put the drinking age at 21. So there's an improvement since we put the 21 age limit since 1980, was it 1978, 86, and it shows a big impact on fatality. We made very, very good progress, and it had a big impact on society, and it did help a lot, even though it may have a few cons, but there was a lot more pros in it than cons, and that's why we should keep it.
Well, the reason that a lot of these fatalities are happening is because it is 21, a lot of parents aren't teaching their kids how to drink and how to keep control of themselves when drinking, because they're already off of college and they say, oh yeah, just let them take care of it, in college. And that's not necessarily a good thing, because a lot of people in college, the same thing's happening. Instead they're going to binge drinking, they're getting alcohol poisoning. So if you lower the drinking age, then we have enough time for the parent to say, hey, this is how you do it, and this is how you can be safe about it. And also, they're starting to get away, think of ways to get around the law, such as getting fake IDs, such as going to college frat parties, drinking in a friend's basement. It's all safe, all ways that aren't safe. If we lower the drinking age to even 20, maybe we can get parents to get more guidance to the children.